Hey guys, we're going to start with traps on the random crap section. I have one Sakuretsu armor, first ed, not bad. One ninjutsu art of decoy, one bamboo scrap, one 7 tools of the bandit, one trap hole, one spiritual fire art, one spiritual earth art, one draining shield, one limit reverse, one royal command if you happen to be worried about flip monsters. You could side that against Lightwind or something if you want, I guess. 2 common bottomless trap hole, so those are actually worth something good because those are very good cards. 3 Nitwit Outwit. Discard 1 card to target a face-up monster on the field. It loses attack equal to discarded monster's original attack. That's interesting. That gets potentially useful if you have like a really high-level monster spam deck. 4 Commander of Swords, which is kind of weird. When your opponent draws for their normal draw in their draw phase, it makes them reveal it, and then if it is a spell or trap, you can either destroy the card they drew, or destroy a spell or trap they control. So that's interesting. 3 Legacy of Yada, if you plan on running Exodia or anything. 3 Gamushara. When a defense position monster you control is targeted for an attack, change it to face-up attack position. Then, if the attacking monster is destroyed in that battle and sent to the grave, inflict damage equal to its original attack. So what you do is you can set a monster with a lot of attack and very low defense, and then they'll attack it, and you can activate Gamushara, which means your set monster is flipped into face-up attack. So then when they battle, you'll crush him, and then he takes a bunch of burn damage. So that actually seems okay. I have 6 Return, which, when your opponent adds a card from their graveyard to their hand, they have to shuffle one of them into the deck. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it could be useful sometime. 2 Escape from Dark Dimension. 3 Relieve Monster. When your opponent declares an attack, you can select a monster you control and return it to your hand, and then special summon a level 4 monster from your hand. So, that's not bad. 1 Mirror Force, which is not bad. I mean, it's worth something because it's Mirror Force and because it's a 2 now. I have 2 more if anyone really wants it, if anyone really wants them. But I'm using them right now, so I might not trade them. Heartfelt Appeal. When you take battle damage from a direct attack, take control of a monster your opponent controls with the highest defense until your next end phase. Its effects are negated and it cannot attack. So it can be tributed. That's interesting. 2 Double Payback. It like double deals burn damage. When you take 1,000 or more damage from your opponent's card effect, place a payback counter on this card for every 1,000 damage you took. During your end phase of your opponent's next turn, destroy this card, and if you do, inflict 2,000 damage for each payback counter. You can do that to Chain Burn. It'd hate you. 5 Aqua Mirror Cycle. It's like a Gishki thing, I guess. Target a water monster you control and 2 in your grave. Shuffle the water monster you control to your deck, and add the 2 in your grave to your hand. That actually seems pretty good. I have 5 of them, so that's good. 3 Final Attack Orders. All monsters on the field must be in attack position, and their battle position cannot be changed. Which is kind of good. You could like set Raikou, and it would be changed to face-up attack. So you could activate its full effect the turn you set it. So that seems pretty good. And last for the traps, I have 3 Windstorm of Ethaqua, which changes the battle position of all monsters on the field. Your opponent controls only. Okay. No shinies. Let's go to spells. What do I have in here? 3 Magic Stone Evacuation. Another Monster Gate. 2 Card Destruction. See if I like this. I don't have to hit the camera. There we go. 2 DDR. 3 Foolish Burial. 1 Blustering Winds, which gives your 1 monster you control 1,000 attack and defense until your next standby phase. 3 United We Stand, which seems better than Blustering Winds, but whatever. 3 Mage Power, which seems better than any of those. 3 Card Trader. There we go. 2 storm, which is like a lesser version of heavy storm. Destroy all spells and traps you control, then destroy as many spells and traps control your opponent controls, up to the number of cards you can destroy. So it's like 1 for 1, or 2 for 2, or 3 for 3. 3 reasoning, 3 creature swap, which I might want to hold on to, but I'll keep it up for debate. 5, that wacky magic, which seems like it could be good in a burn deck, or in like a spell burn, because it could do a lot of damage. Oh, it destroys monsters. Interesting. Okay. 6, mini guts, which tribute a monster to target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0 until the end phase. This turn, when it is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict damage equal to its original attack. Whoa. In the grave. That's pretty good. 6, Berserk Scales. Target one monster you control, gains 1000 attack, but cannot attack your opponent directly. During the end phase, it loses 2000 attack. That's a quick play, so you can use that in response to an attack and kill their monster. 1 monster reincarnation. I have 2 more, but I might want to keep them for whenever I get my lights ones. 1 swords. 1 Sheehan spy. 1 metasilver armor. 1 incandescent ordeal, although I do not have the original monster. Ego boost. That's pretty good. 1 of them. When a monster declares an attack, target 1 face-up monster on the field. Gains 1000 attack until the end of the battle phase. Quick play. Tail swipe. Target 1 level 5 or higher dragon dinosaur you control. Choose up to 2 monsters your opponent controls that are either face down or of lower level than the dinosaur. Return those 2 to the hand. 1 Gravity X grarl. Equip monster gains 500 attack. Your opponent's monsters can't change battle position. 1 fissure. Yeah, 1 fissure. And the rare, and perhaps one of the most valuable cards you've seen so far. 1 Pot of Duality. Super rare. Yeah, I have a pot up for sale, because I have 3, and I can't use 3 anymore. So if you're interested in a pot, this is the place to go. Now, for the monsters, this is definitely the longest video. 2 Nomadic Force. Okay. 1 Chaos Sorcerer. 2 Lightray grepher, which I'm not using. 5 Doom Donuts. 4 buten. 3 cameraclops. 3 Mist Valley Falcon. 3 Herald of Creation. 3 Snipe Hunter. Just dropped one, I'll just pick that up. 2 Absorbing Jar. This is a weird one. Flip. Destroy all set spells and traps on the field. Each player draws 1 card for each one they controlled. You cannot set any cards this turn. It's a flip effect. It's interesting. Nimble Manta. When this card is sent from the field to the grave, special summon up to 2 Nimble Manta from your deck. Okay. Seems pretty good. 3 Red-Headed Oni. One of those zombies that I actually don't know what it does because I never bothered to look. 2 Shining Angel. 2 Flame Tiger. 1 Rocket Arrow Express. 4000 attack. Must be special summoned by controlling no other cards. Cannot be special summoned by other ways. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you summon it. You cannot activate cards or effects or set any cards. During each of your standby phases, destroy this card unless you send all other cards in your hand to the grave. It has 5000 attack. So there's a reason it has such harsh conditions. It says, this is the only card you get until it dies or you kill your opponent. 1 Giant Rat. 1 Hammer Shark, which is pretty good now with like, what's it called? It used to be called Lemuria, but now it's like the Forgotten Continent or something. 1 Cyber eltanin that I have no idea why I own. Spirit of the Harp. which is 2,000 defense, not bad. 1 kotodama. Interesting. Your opponent cannot control 2 monsters with the same name. That's actually not bad. Koitsu. Zubaba Knight, which is like Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Skull Kraken. When it is normal summoned, target 1 face-up spell your opponent controls and destroy it. Once per turn, you can change the battle position of this card. 1 Go-Go the Gallant Ninja. When you inflict battle damage, your opponent must discard 2 random cards, assuming they have at least 5 cards in their hand to activate it. 1 Ganbara Knight. If this face-up attack position card is targeted for an attack, change it to defense position. That's interesting. 1 Ebon Magician Curran. If you happen to want to have a classic deck or a burn deck. The 2nd Giant Rat, apparently, that I didn't put in there, so that's 2 Giant Rat. 1 Frostosaurus, if you want to beat stick level 6. 2,600 on level 6, that's a lot. And for the rares, super rare, Noble Knight Artorigus. I really like this one, it's really cool in the card. So you can see the artwork. And the shines and everything. He's 1800, normal monster level 4. And my last one, Brionac, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. I know it's banned, and it's really good, but it's gold rare, and if you're playing traditional, you could use it, so. If you want it, I have it up for trade. Those are all of my trades. I hope you guys are interested in some of them, because I am very poor and would really like some stuff to get some light swarms and stuff like that. Some of this I might start putting on eBay, in which case I'll put the links down for it. But otherwise, just contact me about what you want, and we can talk about trading for it. So yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys, and Cheese Factor signing out.